Welcome to the Blackboard tutorial. This mini lesson will help you understand the basics of Blackboard so that you can use them in a live lesson. The first and most important thing is setting up your microphone. Most laptops come with an internal microphone, so you shouldn't need to add anything separate, but if you would like to, you can also use a microphone headset, just like in the bottom left. Once you have done that, or even before that, go ahead and do the audio setup wizard. If you see the image here on the right, you want to go to Tools, Audio, and then Audio Setup Wizard. This will make sure that your speakers and your microphone are working. And the great thing about this, anytime throughout the lesson, if you're having a hard time hearing or if your microphone is not working, this is a great way to kind of reboot your system with that. Once you have that set up, talking in your class is as simple as pressing the talk button on the screen. Here are some other options that you can also consider. Most of the time, your teacher will have this screen up on the board, and these are some different options. Like I mentioned, on the top left, your microphone options are the internal mic, which is in your laptop or computer automatically, an external mic, which can be a headset or even could be an actual microphone that you set up. Your other option is also a telephone, okay? Now, if you are using a telephone because whatever you are working on does not have a microphone, look at the blue box in the bottom left. You're going to want to click on Tools, and I'm going to kind of show you how this looks. At the top of the screen, click on Tools, and then you're going to click on Telephony and click Use Telephone for Audio. And then this is going to pop up on your screen. And they've got the PIN number right here. You're just going to click OK. Now, one important thing to note is when you are doing that is to make sure you click mute when you're not talking. Otherwise, everyone in the class will hear whatever noise is going on in your background. Okay, most of the time the teachers will want you to give a green check mark to show that you are good and ready to go. That lets them know that you are ready to move on, and the red X if you need help. And these right here, the audio setup is what I showed you in the previous slide. All right, so there's some other fun tools that you can use to help you in your enjoyment of the lesson. In the top, you'll see that there are some different tools here. The first is a smiley face, and I'm clicking on it right now. You can see smiley face, LOL, applause. These will show up next to your name and kind of let your teacher know what's going on. You can also use emoticons in the chat box. Here's the chat box down here by clicking here, and these will be seen by your class. Okay, this is another way for you to interact with your teacher and also with your classmates. If you wanted to speak directly to the teacher, you just right-click on there and send them a private chat. All right, up here again, if you have a microphone, this is the way to use your feature here. Another interaction that teachers like to have you use is both the hands up. You can click that and it raises your hand so your teacher knows you want their attention. And also, they might ask you to use yes or no. And when the teacher changes this, you also have different options like A, B, C, or D for using a poll. This button right here, if you click on it, means that you're stepping away from the class just so the teacher knows that you're not going to be available. Now, another fun thing you have are options to write on the whiteboard. One of these right here, you have little hands or arrows or check marks. You can click on the smiley face and you can put it on the screen. This one right here, you can actually use to hand draw on the board. You can choose the color and the size and how thick the line is. And this one is a little bit easier for typing. You're just going to click and then type what you would like. Now, the one next to it here with the extra lines means that you're going to be typing several sentences. So it's going to be a larger box. Okay, you also have a tool for that's going to help you to highlight. So sometimes your teacher will say, let's highlight something on the board. So you're going to choose that second one. The first one is the pen. The second one is the highlighting tool. And you see that now it's yellow. And you can then highlight on the screen just like that. Okay? Finally, at the end of your presentation for your class, you might find that you want to save the presentation that your teacher has been presenting. One of your options is to go save the whole thing. You just go to File, and then you go to Save Whiteboard, and then it's going to pop up all pages, and then you're just going to hit OK. And that's some great tools that will help you be successful in your live lessons.